Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michael. I am the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons Curse of Strahd. We are returning once again to the apex of our adventure, a battle with the infamous vampiric count in Ravenloft, with none other than these glorious and amazing heroes who have gone on a long and arduous journey, battling across the darkest and deepest lands of Barovia. We have, of course, my Patreons who support this channel and come and hang out with me on this amazing stream. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, guys. How we all doing?
Too good!
Fabulous.
Hell yeah, you are all fabulous. And I cannot wait to begin today's game. Now, before we start, of course, let's give a quick shout out to, of course, our sponsors. We have, of course, Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks that you can see on screen here, and here. Which, of course, we use to make all of the artworks that you see on this channel. Be sure to go and check them out because you can make your own really, really cool mini and even get them 3D printed. I mean, not gonna lie, I'm so tempted to get this bad boy 3D printed at some point or another.
That would be awesome.
It is freaking sick. And of course, thank you to Sirenscape for the wonderful sounds that we will be hearing over the course of today's session. Yeah, that's it. Just, yeah. There's going to be more, okay? I have more than one sound. I just didn't want to do the Wilhelm scream again. And, of course, thank you to, of course, Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice, which you can see behind us with all the prettiness. Also, if you like the maps that we use in the channel, boom, be sure to go check out the Patreons of some of the map makers that we use. Yeah. All right. Also, a very special shout out to Ace Vito, a new member here. Wanted to say hi, new here, started following recently. Also, never played a campaign of Dungeons and Dragons in your life. Wow. Well, this is, of course, a wonderful honor to have you here because I find it my personal mission in life to show people exactly how cool D&D can be. So I hope you are indeed as captivated as you say you are, having watched the Curse of the Crimson Throne VOD, and we'll be joining a few of your friends embarking on your first D&D journey with a buddy who has DM'd before. Amazing. I hope that you have a absolutely magical time. And please, be sure to, actually, you know what? Look, here. This is our Discord. Come hang out on our Discord. Tell us about your character, and then, if you feel like it, go to Hero Forge, make your character, and share it with us, because I'd absolutely love to see what you would be playing on your very first character. It's like a memory. You never forget your first character. All right. Introducing, of course, some real characters as well. We have none other than our lovely Patreon, starting with none other than the infamous Child? What the hell? Charles from Iron Ghost Gaming. G'day, mate. How you doing?
How's it going?
Going splendid, dude. Tell us a little bit about your character, Argento.
Well, Argento is
Oh, you're a little quiet, mate.
character who... What's that? You need to turn it up.
Yep, you're a little quiet, that's all.
Let's see. Can change some of this here. Is that going to be... That better? No. Yes. No, yes.
Not quite. I mean, maybe a little better, not a great deal.
Let's see. Try to get it closer.
Can you move the
Try to
mic
make it
close?
louder. I can get a little bit closer.
Okay.
Right up into the camera there.
There you go. All right.
All
Your
right.
skin looks amazing.
Looks
Take
fabulous.
two.
You're doing.
Take two. Yeah, Argento. He's a bit of a he's a paladin that's not really a paladin, you know. I don't think he realizes what it means to be a paladin other than I see someone, I don't like you, I want to break your face. And that's not really paladin like, but that's Argento for you. He's just kind of you know, can I smash it? Esther, please. Can I hit this thing in the face? No? Okay. Well, when you're done talking, let me know. I'll gladly smash him in the face. That's Argento.
Yep, very acutely described. Argento, our Dragonborn Paladin. Now, really quickly, I'd like to give another shout out to Forgeling for raiding us with their community. Thank you so much for coming and joining us. Guys, if you haven't checked out, Forgeling is an amazing person, right? Normally I say, like, he's an amazing tabletop role player. He's an amazing craftsman. He's an amazing gamer. He is all of these things. But you know what? Forgeling, a.k.a. Thomas, he is an amazing person. So if you really want to go and see someone do some incredibly creative stuff with a frickin' forge and with cosplay and stuff, or if you want to hang out on a game stream, or if you just want to meet the actual personality between, an amazing character in the series One for All, go head over to the Forgeling. Give him a follow. Watch some of the stuff he does. It is a very cool hang, and it is a very cool place to be. And there you go. Welcome in, buddy, and welcome in all of you guys. We're just doing intros at the moment, so with that, we will pass the buck off now to none other than our dear friend from Play Nerd Allies, the infamous Kyle, playing Ipsalus.
Hello, I'm Kyle. I'm the Forever DM over at Play Nerd Allies. I'm the co-founder of the Foundation for Inclusivity in Gaming and the project lead for the Rolling Together stream team. And I'm playing Ipsalus today, who is a delightful, now human, used to be simic hybrid, tortured and like as a child, forced to kill a whole bunch of people, turned into a fierce warrior, lost his sister, ended up in Barovia, met some weird people, hung out with them, likes them a bunch, keeps trying to do weird things, and his friends keep trying to save him from that. So that's and now being choked out by Strahd. So good times.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the vibe at the moment. Also, Thomas, if you're listening, go check your Facebook. All right. Next up, of course, we have the source of many of the woes of the party at the moment. We have Neil from Immersion Diversion playing the Chronomancer Vagog, which I never realized how ironic that was, given how frequently you wish you could turn back time. But tell us about your Goliath.
I accept
character.
all punishments.
Tell us about your Goliath. Tell us what is up with Vagog.
I play Magog. He's a teacher from Fairhaven, as also a wizard who's looking for students that have one has died, and the other two are like, well, one's accounted for but mind controlled, the other's missing still. And now we're fighting Strahd, and he's kind of afraid, but we'll see what happens. So yeah.
Indeed. Next up, playing the role of Bray, the very Ravenloft savvy skirmisher. We have, of course, none other than Marcus, the GM.
Hello.
Good evening. Tell us a little bit about Bray.
Oh, Bray's your typical edgy rogue. Or at least edgy looking. He's actually a very nice guy once you get to know him.
Yeah, pretty nice guy. Anything else you want to throw in there story-wise, given we're getting towards the end of things?
Oh, yes. It was recently revealed that Irina is Bray's sister, and that's why he came. And he's kind of a little unhappy with the fact that Strahd tried to turn her into a blood-sucking parasite. So yeah,
I could definitely see why he'd take that like a little personally.
And then try to use the ghost of his dad to kill him.
That's true. He did try to do that. Look, he's Strahd. He uses people's families for things. Next up, we have, of course, none other than the infamous Tim, playing the role of Demiro, the whimsical satyr bard. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Michael.
How we doing?
Doing all right for 9 o'clock.
Indeed. Tell us about Demiro.
Demiro is a far traveler, satyr bard who set out to seek adventure and interesting things, find wines, find food, find people. Has a tendency to maybe get a little bit carried away indulging in things, but usually comes through the other side all right and tries to bring everyone else with him.
And I think he's done a pretty good job so far. And you kept everyone's morale and kept their spirits up. But to put the spirits down, we have none other than Esther, the... that kind of worked. I mean, I don't mean that Esther bums people out. I mean, like,
that is
she
about the fifth.
puts spirits down. Like,
This.
That's about the fifth time that this
Destined
joke has been
attempt
made
pretender.
because we're right next to each other.
but we might have had new people who hadn't heard my joke, right?
Joke, I'm just saying. You don't have to like,
Look, the
explain
thing
it.
about a dad joke, okay, is that dad will say it every single time it comes up. Like,
It's
you
a
know,
dad
when every time
joke.
you say I'm hungry, he's definitely gonna say, you know, hi hungry, I'm dad. You know, that's it. It's what makes it a dad joke.
Pretty sure we have the same people at the start of the stream every week as well.
Look,
Strahd gets disadvantage on everything now. because
Strahd is
of
about to
that.
get healed to full health if we don't keep going. Esther, our,
No.
Esther, our lovely cleric.
You mean he's not already?
Esther, our lovely cleric, played by the wonderful and talented McBluff. Good morning, McBluff. How you doing?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing spectacularly, thank you. Tell us a little bit about about Esther.
I guess I can just kind of circle back to Charles and how I was just kind of like, oh, I don't know how to describe it at this point. Just the chaos control. I'm not doing great at it, as you can tell from the scene behind Dag. It's not going smoothly, but
She
she's doing
saved
her
our lives.
she's doing her absolute best. And
yeah.
she's trying to get more into a combative style. She's not really used to it, but she's trying to focus more on moment to moment instead of kind of just making sure we get out. Unfortunately, has to stay in the moment a bit more at this point, but we'll do our best to keep everyone alive.
I love how modest, you know, like I was like, oh yeah, I'm just trying a little bit of this combat thing, you know, just a little bit of this wipe out 14 wolves and like 8 spirits and a freaking shadow, and then look at Ipselis and be like, sorry, you were gonna do something, weren't you? Oh.
It's gonna be held over my head, isn't it?
That's the MVP. That was awesome.
It was awesome. It was so out of left field. It was amazing. All right, and if you want to know what we're talking about, guys, go check out the last episode. But, of course, without any further ado, we need to introduce only one last member of this table, and that is you, our lovely audience members who have joined us this fine and wonderful day. If you guys want to interact with the game while we play, there are a number of ways you can do it. First of all, you can use channel points, which you earn simply by watching the show, and you can do a whole bunch of things from giving inspiration. You can summon monsters, summon NPCs. Divine intervention allows for rerolls. You can give insight bonuses if you think my players need a little bit of help. Whatever the case is, you can use those to help out. And if you feel like, you can of course donate to the channel and help me continue to put food in my body by donating to the stream. For $5, you can grant someone one of these glorious red tokens, which is a hero point, or you can grant me a purple token, which I don't have any. These are jinx points and hero points. They can be used to stave off death, roll with advantage, or petition the GM for shenanigans. For $10, I will draw a card from my random deck of plot twists. I will draw 3 of these cards, you will pick one, and it will then come to be. For $20, you can grant someone the coveted Golden 20, which is an automatic crit, should it be consumed. And for $50, the big old 50, you can boost up our boss to extreme heights, provide a magic item to our lovely players, or if you want to, you can provide the magic item to the monster. I mean, just saying, putting it out there. Also, we have a secret menu item. The secret menu item for today is... should the secret menu item be claimed, Strahd will retreat from this battle. Now, that is not to say that he won't come back, but I will give my players a reprieve, which may or may not be useful, but whenever the secret menu item is claimed, that is the effect that will undergoing. What does the magic bag do? The magic bag allows you to provide it's sort of a very hyper specific magic item that will help our group in a particular situation. You know, it might be you pull out an ever burning torch in a dark cave. It might be you find some endless rope when you are at the bottom of a dark pit. You know, it's just something small but magical to help with the situation. There you go. Transform Strahd, replace him with Vecna. Jesus, Australis. Wow. Okay, here we go. Well, without any further ado,
We also got a donation.
we got a donation. Oh, we got a donation! Yay!
See it?
All right. OCD Goblin. The party does. The Goblin needs parity. Just tipped $75. Wow! Thank you so much. What are we getting? What's the list? So 75. That's like.
Oh, they did it before the list, so it's like.
Oh, they did it before the list. Well, I mean that's
Hero
like.
point,
Yeah.
40. So that's 45 if we're getting 2 nat 20s, a hero point. Okay, that would be
Okay,
65. So it's another $10 after that.
Okay, so if I
Doing
give
the math.
so 20, 40, 60 for the 3 nat 20s for my players. So let's start with there. So 20, 20. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
Oh.
five more dollars
Oh,
for
yeah.
a hero point.
Okay, then 5 more for the hero point.
Oh, 10 more dollars because 2.
Okay, yep. So $10 more for the hero point. So that is
And then
70. And then there's an extra $5 there, which I'll take a
Jinx
jinx
point
point.
for you? Yeah, Jinx point.
Ah!
There you go. All right.
It's almost
So,
Yeah. Nice.
a super big thank you. Hero points for all those who don't have, 20s for all those who don't have. Thank you so much to the OCD Goblin. Everyone is now locked and loaded. Very, very much appreciated. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let us return once again to Barovia, where our heroes find themselves within the castle of Ravenloft. Now, for many years, the nation of Barovia has lived under the cloudy skies, forged by the darkness surrounding none other than this one powerful tyrant, Strahd I will say this right, Strahd von Zarovich. Many years of war and turmoil have gripped this land, and here, in the castle, the sounds of battle waging in the upper reaches, the flashes of spells and magic, the freezing and stuttering of time, the howl of creatures and demons from the shadows will echo throughout the unhallowed halls of these stony chambers. Ipselis, a tight vampiric grip wraps around your neck. Argento, thrown to the ground beside none other than this monstrous form of this pallid king. As he stands, looming over you, having torn Ipselis' shadow free from his person, we continue our glorious battle.
Ooh.
And, as always, with the start of a new session, we are going to roll a new initiative. Alright. Very surprisingly, the first in our initiative
Yes.
is Vagog. Vagog stands behind the large sofa, overlooking as the others are being grappled and thrown about by this vampiric monster. Alright, the scene is yours, Neil. What do you want to do?
Alright, so Strahd is still being grappled by Tugog's fist?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
the
So-
Tugog's fist is still hanging on.
Okay, cool. So while I kind of have you there, or have him there, and I just go, you will let them go. And I'm going to start, my eyes kind of, almost the pupils start looking like clocks. And they start spinning out of control. And out from the kind of little, like almost like a white portal opens up as little beads of light start coming out of the portal and start circling around my head. And I cast Crown of Stars, as they essentially look like numbers on a clock,
Very
and
nice.
the numbers 1 through 8 show
Yeah.
up on my surrounding my
So it almost creates like a halo of numbers around you. That's rad. I like that. Okay.
Yeah. And then bonus action, because that's just a standard action to summon it. And this actually isn't concentration either. It's just it lasts for 1 hour. But yeah, it's a bonus action to cast it. So I'm going to use my bonus action to throw the number 1 at Strahd.
All right. A beam of starry energy flies from your hand and crosses across the room towards the bookshelves, of which Strahd stands between. All right.
Oh, that was so close. I saw that 23.
All right. A 23 strikes Strahd.
All right.
In the face. Get him.
I do 32 damage.
Okay, very nice. All right,
There you
once
go.
again,
It's
the
radiant
radiant damage seems to burn into Strahd as he now takes his turn. All right. He is not impressed at all and will take his full turn in the following way.
Don't do that.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to
Okay,
burn
nice.
my Jinx point.
That
And what he is going to do is his first action is to hurl Ipselis at
Rude.
Vagog.
uh,
Very rude.
All right. Let's see if he can make this attack. So
I do
many
love how
powers.
much of this has just felt like a bar fight. Like there's been glasses
wrong.
shattered on people. I've been thrown across the table. People have been hurled into each other.
You are definitely not wrong. Okay. All right, so that's the same as that. Okay, so he's going to make this as an attack against you, Vagog. That is going to hit. All right, Ipselis, you can make a
Wait.
reflex save if you would like.
A reflex save. Okay. I feel like I'm not bad at dex. Sorry, my thing is being very slow right now. Hold on just a moment. And it's these are my there we go. That's my saving throws over here. Oh, what's happening? So I got did it not roll? Because I got a 17 on that. It would have been a 25. Damn it.
oh, there it is.
It's an 18.
An 18? All right, that will save. So you will take half.
Yay!
So you will take half the damage that Vagog is about to take.
Oh gosh.
All right.
All right. So that is 18 points of damage,
Okay.
of which
Ow.
Ipselis you take 9.
All right. Should I record that or will you?
I can record them. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
There's as I get flung, I see that I'm going towards Vagog, and I'm going to try to just flip back over him, use my momentum to sort of stop myself behind him, instead of just slamming into him.
All right.
Unfortunately, I definitely sort of drag Vagog back with me.
Oh yeah. You also try to stretch out your wings that are no longer there as well to try.
They're
and...
not there.
Yeah.
And I am sad. You see a single tear come down my cheek at the loss of my wings.
Very well. You look out into the Barovian countryside and can hear the dams I give. So. Oh, sad. All right. So, Strahd looks over at Argento. Argento currently still has his aura of light that seems to still prevent him from healing through consuming damage of other people. He does not like this and wishes for this to end. So he is going to use his multi-attack in order to try and end it.
Ooh.
So, he has already used a bite attack. Unarmed attack to throw Ipselis. So, Argento, he is going to try and bite you. That is a 25. And a total. Now, you will ignore the necromantic damage, which I will heal off you in a minute, but you will. Okay, so there we go. So that is going to heal 9 points off you. So you're going to heal 6, 7, 8. No, 11. You're gonna heal 11 because you're gonna ignore that. Okay. And I need you to make a concentration check, please, as he bites you. It's true. There's so much damned in Barovia.
What's happening?
Concentration check from Argento to maintain the spell.
Yeah, well, let me seem to grab the dice.
Try
There we
double-clicking
go, got
it.
it, Zach.
Yep, you got it? Okay, cool.
Nice.
Oh, you maintain it!
Fabulous.
Strahd finds
Nice.
this unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable! And is going to use his legendary actions. He says,
Gosh.
"Your pitiful ancestor could not stand against me.
Oh God.
Yield! Yield as he did!" And he is going to punch you in the gut. To just
Wait,
mostly,
did he move?
Nope.
Oh, okay. It just looked like he was in the corner.
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong. My apologies. I used the wrong ability. I used the punch. I need to use the bite because he is going to try and continue. This.
The punch.
Yes. Also, you are grappled by this. So let's see. There we go. Okay. Bite. He's going to try again, and will miss his bite.
Oh.
His second
Yay.
attack with his legendary action. He's gonna miss again.
Yes.
Third attack with his legendary action. What are these rolls? My God!
Yes.
All right.
If you
Unfortunately,
really want to, you
as he-
have your.
Yeah, as he basically tries to just, get Argento to yield, each hit, though heavy, you feel a strength inside you, Argento, coming up from its center. You feel the power of your ancestors and your forebearers. You feel the hands of every villager from the Silver Dragonborn village from which you came, placing their hands against you, and almost like they're soaking the blow after blow that seems to be falling directly into you. He continues to look at you, not in awe, but in absolute rage. He seems actually genuinely surprised you have not fallen. As we then go to... Oh, wait, actually, you know what? How would you react to this?
I would actually just smirk at it because I know it pisses him off even more by saying nothing but just smiling at it.
You watch as his nose kind of turns inside out, almost like that of a bat, and he just roars, like lets loose this, like, it's almost like a primal sound from deep within his gut. As he does so, you kind of feel the like scales almost quiver as you hear him. All right, Demiro.
Yeah, sounds mildly upset.
Just-
Oh, Neil Argento. Did you add your jinx point, by the way, Michael?
did I what?
Add your jinx point to the.
Do I have another jinx point?
No, I mean, did you use one already, or did you?
I did.
Put it on?
I threw the jinx. I used
Oh,
the jinx
okay.
point to throw Ipselis because I don't have an ability that says throw,
Oh, okay.
throw Ipselis. So in the same way that you can use your hero points to petition the GM, I can use it for nonsense like that.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I was like,
But I have to use it for stuff like that.
Seeing everyone's slightly falling to bits here, we're all quite wounded. Going to whip out the instrument and sing a band-aid.
Yay!
yay!
You're gonna do a fundraising concert.
That's right. So yeah, blood drive.
All right. Good one.
And I will use Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh, very nice. All right, Mass Cure Wounds is going to heal 12 hit points to Ipselis, 17 points to Bray,
Dak?
25 points to Demiro. Sorry, was that Demiro? That was Esther. And 19 points to Vigog.
Aye.
Dak?
15 to someone. Yes. Esther.
May you share the map with us?
No. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
Absolutely not. How
Sorry, I did
No.
forget. My bad.
Also,
And then
it's
I
got a
will-
$6 tipped, so
Thank
With
you.
the,
Thank you so much.
Bonus action, I will do an encore with Mass Healing Word.
Oh, what? Nice.
Wow.
oh my god. Wait, even Master
Damn.
Word is a bonus action?
Yeah.
These mass cure wounds and then mass healing word, yeah.
Yeah, healing and mass healing word are both bonus actions.
Oh, awesome.
All right.
We need that
So,
together.
with the sultry tunes of Demiro on his pipe, I think you're playing a pipe.
Yeah.
The tune itself uplifts our heroes, and you know what? I think we can change up the. I mean, I don't have anything pipe wise, but I definitely have something that
I've got a whole bunch of instruments if you want something
can we get
else.
the one
We'll just play him in person.
Can we get the one that sounds like the Ghostbusters theme, Dak?
I don't have the Ghostbusters themes. I don't want to get. And you know what?
It's
If
one
I
that sounds like-
She said there's one that sounds like a
if I
Ghostbuster.
put something like that on, 90% of the time, Twitch goes, "Oh, you know what? We're gonna mute
No,
you guys for a while."
it's the one that sounds like it has the same instrument. I forget which one it was.
I've got a drum, I've got a lute, I've got the pan flute, I've got the pipe dagger,
All right,
singing.
very well. All right, hero music. We're playing all of these simultaneously.
Everything at once. Yeah.
There you go. Perfect.
All right,
Han Solo.
Esther.
Okay, so now that Demir has significantly healed us,
Yeah.
so much. Okay. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is Esther's basically still kind of like in the doorway, but has kind of moved over to the other side so she can see everything happening.
Mhm.
Is going to look at Ipsilis, and it's just going to say, because this is the feat I decided to pick up. It's gonna say, in your head, "Ha, it's me, Esther." Anyways, promise. Okay. Don't get too close to him again. Now that his rage is gone, he may start getting smart. We need to stay spread for now. So don't get too close.
I won't. This thing I need to do. This little thing I'm gonna do. But I'll get out of the way real quick.
Esther's
Oh.
just like, poop, Strahd's gone. I'm sorry, what was that?
All right, here we go. I don't know if you understand that we can't get out that we were kind of in a single round. Okay, but let's see. With the angle, all right. Which spell do I want to use first? I want to use this if I can as a it's like a cheap shot. First level guiding bolt towards Strahd. If I can, would I be able to? Like if I moved a bit into the doorway, would I be able to?
Yeah, you would have to move into the room, so just to there, but that's fine. Yep.
Okay, so if I have to move in, then I'll upcast slightly. I'll bring it up to second level. Now I'll bring it up to second level. Just kind of head into the room slightly, and try to just basically get a distracting shot on him. So let's see. Just to suddenly revert attention, basically.
All right.
Okay. Let's see.
Nice.
Ooh.
That will hit.
Real pretty. That's
Alright.
pretty.
There we go. That's 46. And then another d6 because I've cast 1 level. Oh god. Oh. Okay, dice. Thank you for that. Whatever that was.
And more
One more
radiant
time.
damage.
One more time. Okay, and along with that, I think my spirit shroud is still up. So, because concentration 1 minute. Please scroll, please. Thank you so much. You're doing wonderfully. Okay, sometimes you agree with me. Fantasy grounds. There it is. Okay, so with spirit shroud, that would be 1d8 extra radiant damage. And let's see, any creature that takes damage can't regain hit points. And any choice you can see. Okay, so that's an extra d. I think this is a d8, right?
Nice.
Okay, so 7 extra damage.
All right, 7 extra damage. As this radiant bolt flies out, it strikes Strahd. He hisses in your direction. As you can see, bits of his skin have darkened like ash, but you watch as the pieces sort of fall out, almost like he's underwater. So you can see these bits of flesh that are just starting to just hover in the air nearby the side of his face where you've hit him.
Mm-hmm. And she's not childish, but she is holding her hands out slightly more like this, and just like I'll wait for Kyle to come back. But she is just slightly holding her hands up more like it's almost a gun like this towards him.
All right.
Yeah. But that's about it. Basically, just kind to maneuver focus.
Very well. As you do so, we then move on to Bray.
Am I able to be heard?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep, can hear you.
Okay. Is there enough space to move between, or to move past Demiro there?
Yeah, plenty of room.
Okay. And I want to move there. And I have a little bit of a crazy idea.
Love crazy ideas.
If I can do this, I will use the hero point if you let me. I want to do the stereotypical super fantasy archer ability of knocking 3 arrows at once and firing them all at once into Strahd's face.
Yeah, I'm happy to allow that. I'd say that you wouldn't gain the trap to it isn't that you're going to have a disadvantage, but that you can't claim advantage on these attacks. That's my caveat.
Oh, I can't anyway. I already moved.
Yep.
So I can't use my steady aim. And just to make sure that this works, I'll also burn my nat 20 for it.
You can burn your nat 20 for one of the attacks.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I have to make 3 separate attacks or 2 more.
Yeah,
then?
it'll still be 3 separate attacks, but you will get to make all three attacks at the same time.
You get to do all the damage at once.
I would say that all the damage for the sake of resistances will get through the resistances as if it were from one source.
Okay. So,
Nice.
and they'll all have sneak attack too, because Argento's next to it. So, Flam.
No, you only get sneak attack if you gain advantage on things, which you can't for these attacks.
Is it? I thought that if I had a ally within 5 feet too.
Yes, but that would give you an advantage, which
Oh,
it doesn't
yeah.
in this case.
Okay. That's still a 27, a 20, and then the nat 20.
And then the nat 20. All right, not a problem. That is, I think that's 3 hits. Yep, 3 hits. The 3 arrows notch into your bow, and as you launch them, they basically just start spiraling near one another, and as they do so, they eventually just hit one after the other into the same spot and start pushing backwards as Strahd reels from the attack. All right, deal your damage. Do it in chat because I'll need to add them all up, and then,
Right.
like I said, the resistance will be ignored for the most part.
So 12, 6.
So that's 18, 20, 30 points of damage. All
A
right.
little bit as much as
Isn't
if I
it-
had-
Isn't it doubled for the crit one?
Oh yes, it is doubled for the crit one. Actually, roll the crit one again if you can. I'll just make another damage roll.
So just yeah.
That's it. So another 9 damage. Okay. All right. Strahd is not looking in tip-top shape at all, which brings us to Ipselis, who is no longer grappled. So I'm going to take that off.
Okay. All right.
There we go.
So, the first thing I would like to do is, so I still have the black flower, the black rose, that inhibits Strahd's ability to scry on things.
Correct.
In Ipselis's mind, what this means is that probably Strahd wouldn't like it, and it might inhibit him in some way. So the first thing Ipselis is going to do is he's going to grab this rose, and I'd like to use my nat 20 to do an unarmed strike, shoving this thing, teleporting to Strahd and shoving this thing down his throat, to see if that hurts him. Then in the middle of that, in the middle of my attacks, I'd like to use my hero point to then yodel.
Hold up, stop. Let's pause there. Your hero point's already spent starting this.
Well, okay, so this is why is it spent starting? I thought that was
This
my
is a hero point, not a
No. To leap across a table and then force feed Strahd something in order to then also do something else would be this maneuver is already costing you.
So I've got the ability called it's a thing that the Horizon Walkers get. It is called Distant Strike, which allows me anytime I make an attack to teleport 10 feet to somebody.
Yeah.
So this would be an.
Okay, so you're saying so so you're gonna move over, attack, and then teleports elsewhere.
No. So before every attack I make, I can teleport 10 feet to another location.
Oh, so before, not after.
Because I have 2 attacks, I can actually teleport twice, and then if I attack 2 separate creatures, I can teleport a third time and attack third.
Okay, right. So the attacks go beforehand.
So there's I can with Distance Strike I can teleport first, pass between the planes that we can buy. When you take an attack action, you can teleport up to 10 feet before each attack.
Okay, cool. All right, so that's not a problem.
So it would be. So I just want to make sure I get it in his mouth because I know that one's gonna be a little crazy.
Have it in his eye and then put your
to teleport. So I'm going to teleport, use my nat 20 to shove this thing in his mouth with an unarmed attack. Then I want to yodel before I do my second attack, and that's where I'd like to use the hero point, is to put something in the middle there. I'd like to yodel fruit babies and activate my song of Viking song and see if I can't summon my fruit babies instead of the Vikings.
What?
If that's possible. Hoping
that
because it rips off my clothes, that will then like my shirt or something will then be covering Strahd's face.
All right. I'm not going to lie. I'm always game, and everyone you guys all know this. I'm always game. But with big asks come big risks, and you know this. So I will allow this, but I will warn you fairly. There are severe risks for failure in any point during this action. Are you still willing to roll those dice?
Well, so the first one's a nat 20. The second one is.
Oh yeah, first one's happy to be a nat 20. The question is I will take your hero point. I will allow you to attempt this. They will be upwards. Well, no, there will be a max of about 5 challenges involved with every maneuver you are describing, including the attacks.
Okay.
And like I said, there will be risks should you fail any of these.
All right, then let's make it a little simpler then. I'll do the full attack action. So it'll be a nat 20 to go to shove this flower in their mouth. Then I'll teleport 10 feet, take an attack on the rage of Strahd, and then
rage of Strahd is gone. It's just the Strahd in the shadow at the moment.
Oh, then I'll take an attack on the shadow.
Sure.
And then I will and then I'll teleport 10 feet and take an attack on like the couch or the table so that I'm attacking something, but I'm out of range of those guys. And then while I'm on top of, I'll do my hero landing on the table, and then I will sing my song and summon and use my song, a Viking song.
Okay, because you are with okay. So again, like I said, we're doing like 3 attacks and then an action to summon. You know, like I said, there's a lot there. We've got the full picture. It's it's not much simpler than the first suggestion, but we're gonna make this happen, and we're gonna chug on. I'm just giving you the fair warning of stuff might go wrong.
We're gonna do it.
I think we
let's
need
do
some
it.
Viking.
Let's do it.
metal-
Part
Viking
1.
metal with this.
You move through and into Strahd. With your flower in hand, you take it and you thrust it with an attempt to force feed the flower into Strahd's mouth. All right. You want to use your nat 20 for this?
Yeah, that's the one that I want to use my nat 20 on.
Very well.
Also,
Yes.
in between us, we do have a hype train, by the way.
Oh my god!
We do have a hype train. I will acknowledge this as soon as I'm done. As soon as I'm done with whatever Kyle's trying to do, I will. And thank you so much already, guys. Guys, this is just incredible. I've been blown away. Ire Genasi, Avarian, GF Powers, Fabulous Sam. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I'm trying to keep stuff together. I'm trying to keep Kyle in check and keep my stuff together. So, your nat 20 is gone. You force feed Strahd the flower.
I should say, eat it, you bastard! Like you tried to eat me.
Oh, he does. And he is going to use his Jinx point to try and rip off your arm.
Okay.
Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Rude. This is very rude.
Okay.
Very rude.
You did
Strahd.
just try shoving a flower down his throat. You're the rude
Okay.
one.
22.
Reroll it.
Dag, I'm not happy with that request. Okay, 19.
A 19 is just under what you require.
Oh, you need a 20.
However, does anyone have something to boost it by +1?
Oh.
Because I know that some people have like the reactions and stuff like that.
I
The
don't.
mirror does, but I don't know if Tim's here. So
All right. Well,
Is he
unfortunately,
within 5 feet?
is he within 5 foot?
I will use.
Oh wait, hold on. I think there was a divine intervention. No.
Reaction
No,
to
there
give
wasn't.
a +1.
Oh, there was.
Oh, there was. Avarian did a divine intervention. If Celis, you do get. Oh wait, sorry, Tim. Did you have the? Well, actually, you know what? We have the divine intervention. Let's see if Ipselis can pull it out of the hat on his own, and then we'll see if Tim can save him.
Okay. What do I need to do for divine intervention? Is it just
Reroll.
re-roll it?
Just
You need a 12 or higher.
So right now
Okay.
so right now you have the 19. So you are at the 19. That
Oh no!
That's the
Yeah.
18, but 19 is where it's at because it favors the person who's there. So this is kind of like
Okay.
advantage. So 19, Demiro, what did you have?
The Masterwork song. I can add a +1 to any run roll
Oh,
for
nice.
in a combat.
All right, and that's a reaction to do?
Yep.
Right, sweet. As Ipselis is about to lose his arm, you kind of get this vision of Strahd's teeth tearing through bone and sinew, a huge yank of his neck, and your arm would have come clean off. You kind of close your eyes, and then suddenly there's almost this like high-pitched noise that just hits right into that spot in your brain where ASMR lives, and just suddenly you just instinctively rip your arm backwards
Twist my wrist.
as
Whoop.
Strahd clamps his jaws shut. You could hear the sound of the wind sort of tearing from his jaws as you pull that backwards. Now you
The
get to
hair on
teleport.
my knuckles is gone.
Oh yeah, this just as like some of your hair is gone. All right, you managed to survive the first of the hurdles. You're now teleporting to the shadow, I
It
believe.
looks like a
Yes.
demon again.
Yep, I'm teleporting to like the shadow and attacking with my fabulous little bat. Gonna hit him in the face.
All right, with your club in hand, you take your swing, sweat still kind of dripping off your head from that exertion.
I love it. Well, we are waiting for this to come up. There we go. All right, where's the shadow there it is in the combat tracker. All right, I see it. All right, let's see if we can make this happen.
Nice.
All right, that will hit the shadow with your club.
Fabulous.
All right, that is 13 points of damage to the shadow. It is still tangible, but it seems to be a reflection of you, so it just kind of like, you kind of watch as it kind of like gives you the middle finger.
Rude.
All right, you are now teleporting again for the third attack.
Yep, I'm going to do a hero, a 3-point landing on the table that is an unarmed attack against the table.
I hope he breaks the table.
Out this teleport.
I hope he breaks the table.
All right, so you're teleporting to the table. All right. As you do so, as you have to make an attack against the table.
It's a mimic.
No, not quite. Please attack the table if you'd be so kind.
Okay, where is an unarmed attack?
An unarmed attack? You need to equip the fist item towards you, but I'll let you use your club. That's not a problem, and we'll just say it's your
okay,
fist.
fine.
Yeah.
All right. So I am doing a little attacky boo here. Oh, it's a
natural 20. He's gonna break it. Yeah.
Well, both good and bad. I now need a dexterity saving throw from Vagag and Ipselis. As the table erupts in splinters.
Yes. Okay. 27.
All right.
16.
Not a problem. All right. So this one's nice and easy. This one's only 2 points of damage to Vagag, 1 point of damage to Ipselis.
My eyes.
However.
Yeah, but I love how we can expect the howevers. Just your tone is completely leading.
I hope he
to
breaks the
however.
table and then I end up getting hurt too.
However, Strahd has dominion over his entire house. And as a lair action, is going to repair the table while Ipselis is still in its spot.
Oh.
And all the splinters that exploded from your table.
Hold on. As this is happening, Ipselis wants to use a hero point.
You have no hero points.
So, wait, I thought I had a D20 and a hero point.
Yeah, your hero point.
Your hero point
got spent for the flower.
I thought that was the D20.
No, you use the D20 for the attack. Remember, petitioning for nonsense is a hero point. Which gets
Oh, I thought the flower was the attack. It was an unarmed attack. Okay, never mind. All right. So
dexterity saving throw, if you would. Please be so kind.
I would also, can I help that dexterity saving throw by using the Thong of Viking song, which rips off all
this is
my
a reaction. If you have a reaction, you may use it. You may not use a action in between the period of time in which these things will come towards you.
Oh, is the thongs an action?
It is an action. But you will get to use it at the end because that is the hero point that you've spent for this whole thing.
Ipselis calls for aid, just tips.
Right. All right.
All right.
I'll ask him to use it. Sorry.
Ipselis calls for aid. You have been granted a nat 20 and a hero point.
Oh my god!
Why can't you guys just let me kill Ipselis? Like, what have I done to you guys?
It used to be, why won't you guys let me just kill Vagag, and now it's Ipselis' turn.
It
was, why won't you let me kill them? Then why won't you let me kill Vagag? Now it's
why won't you let me poison Vagag?
So, that is 7 points of damage from the debris that is flying in your direction. But, but you do manage to avoid it as you kind of backflip and lean and sort of land on the table as it reforms.
Fabulous. And then I will say, fruit babies!
All right.
And my clothes don't fly off. I am now in a beautiful silver chainmail thong. And is it Vikings that appear, or is it my fabulous fruit babies?
I will have
Spiky
you.
fruit.
I will have you roll a percentage for your fruit baby.
Fruit Vikings. It's like fruit
All right,
ninjas, but Vikings.
Where's my percentage?
All right. Also, Raiders from.
Oh,
Wow, I have no idea how to say that. I'm gonna give it a go, and I do apologize if I butcher this. Oiti.
Oity.
Oiti. G'day, guys. Welcome in. And if I said it wrong, then I'm gonna completely blame the fact that I'm Australian, and there's only so many things we can do with vowels. So welcome in, guys. My name's Mike. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. Welcome to the stream. People are fighting a giant vampire. That's pretty much all you need to know here at this point. Also, Ipselis is in a bikini trying to summon fruit monsters.
Yeah.
All right.
how do I do a D100 on?
Right click.
on-
Okay, so left click on your D10. Oh, sorry, right click on your D10, and there's a percentage marker there. Ooh, Tailspire person. I liked. Actually, you know what? I think I have seen some of your Tailspire. I think I saw one of your Tailspires. Did you do a big citadel? Like it was like almost like a chapel or a church. Did you do one of those in Tailspire recently? Because I think I caught you. In which case, yeah, please go and check out our friend over at Boity. Boom.
All right, 59.
59.
50.
All right, 59. Well, shit. I need to figure out what fruit
Sounds very
babies look
average.
like.
Ow. Did you not save
What's
that
the new-
art?
I have the
No,
art,
they're
but I
different
need
now.
the stats for them.
They grew, remember? They were eating an entire town of people.
Yeah, this will do. How many Vikings do you summon?
4. So I figured like that an exchange for 3 fruit babies is fine.
Nope, 4 is. Hold on, just let me. All
Oh
right.
my
You
god, I
reckon
get
it
my
was,
fruit babies back for the final battle. Like-
We don't know it was them that was terrorizing the town.
You called Papa away.
Daddy.
That's right. We hated him. We got intelligence, and we're like, why are we?
I'm gonna shout at Strahd. You are this domain of dread, and these fruit babies will destroy you and the land.
Honestly,
What's the chance that they're just going to take one look and then go,
to turn on their.
I'm just gonna look at them and be like, he has all the blood.
If they just ate Strahd, wait, wouldn't they become Strahd?
Maybe
Just
it's
straws.
fruit baby domain of dread.
All right. There is now a
This-
fourth. There is now also a fourth fruit baby. This is Peaches and Scream.
They get straws.
So, banana split, crab apple, sour grapes, and peaches and scream are now the ones that are there. Ooh,
Nice.
just out of Raven. Ah, man, that's so cool. That's really nice. All right, so, actually, you know what? While I'm here, while I'm remembering it, hey Oiti, if you finish your Castle Strahd, I would love if we could do a collab, and I would love to take a tour of your Tailspire Strahd Castle. That would be amazing. Just hit me up, let me know, send me a text message on Twitch and stuff like that. We'll see if we can make something happen. That'd be kind of cool. I'd love to do that. I've spent so much time in the damn castle. All right.
Twice, 3 times over.
Okay. So they've entered into initiative. They've got their positions that they're going to go. But yes, you have now successfully managed to survive yet again, Ipselis against all odds. Which then brings us to Sir
Yes.
Argento. All right.
Yes. All right.
Defiantly
Well, I'm being-
standing against Strahd.
Since I'm being grappled, I want to use my last level 2 spell and use Misty Step.
Ooh, very nice. You immediately get out of the grapple.
So I just want to move from there, basically right here.
Easy done.
Actually, no, I'll go here. And then I will cast a, I think it's a level 3 spell, yeah. Haste upon myself.
All right, lightning crackles through you, running across your silver scales. It kind of almost gives it a platinum kind of look to it as your horns start to like arc like Jacob's ladders, like straight up as you haste yourself.
Now that I have haste, I have an extra attack, so I'll get 2 attacks this round because I used 1 attack for that. So the first one I'll attack this shadow creature with my warhammer.
All right, make your attack.
Yes.
That is
Nice.
a 20 to hit. That'll strike the shadow. The radiant light explodes outwards. Concentration? Oh, yes. You concentrate. You're concentrating. Yep. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. You did damage to yourself for some reason.
Uh,
All right. Roll the
Yes.
damage. You can roll. I'll deal the damage to the shadow. The shadow
Yeah.
vaporizes.
Nice.
All right. Now, to clarify, your haste gives you a second attack, yes? And then you have extra attack from your paladin levels.
Himself, okay.
Yeah, I have 2 attacks from my paladin levels, and I get an extra attack. So ultimately, I get 3 attacks.
All right.
I use my first attack to do haste, and then this is my second one. So then I'll do the third one. I'll look at Strahd basically, and sort of, I'll kind of pace back and forth a little bit because I know he's mad at me. So I'll just sort of smirk at him and say, "I am more than happy to die here, Strahd. Please don't misunderstand. Dying to you is nothing for me. However, how would you feel if your precious Irina died?" And I'll just see how he reacts to that.
All right.
That would go.
The old noble paladin threatening a captive.
Yes. He doesn't know I'm crazy.
I think he does at this point. I think he does. I think he knows that.
He's all confused. He's like, "I thought you were a paladin. What happened?"
I don't think he's ever considered you.
He doesn't consider me anything.
Yeah. So I don't think he's kind of
One
on that basis.
All right.
One of the
Once
party's
again,
like,
he spreads out his wings and unleashes a roar. The entire of Strahd's castle begins to shake. You all immediately notice the ground beneath you starts to soften. You feel almost pustules of various fluids and liquids sloshing from left to right. You are all now in difficult terrain. The walls begin to bleed and flood into this chamber, along with the chambers throughout. You watch as the books that are on the shelves suddenly sprout eyes, mouths, teeth, and tongue. You watch as the chandelier that hangs over the top suddenly becomes a myriad of fingers that sort of jut out like twisted and tormented hands. In the fire, in place of the logs and wood, there is now ashen and burnt bones. The table, Ipselus, that you stand on is nothing more than a pustule wart. This whole house, this whole building comes to life as Argento,
Oh no.
Strahd looks at you and says, "Death is not what you will fear from me." And he is going, he's definitely not going to kill you.
Oh,
so I
Jesus.
just, again, I just look at it and say, "Well, if you don't want to save Irina, that's fine by me." And then I attack him with my last attack with the warhammer.
I'm going to say that this next step would have been the intimidation action, so you can make that roll instead.
So what's that? One roll intimidation?
Yeah. So this is basically to bait or goad. So while a interaction is normally like kind of just a free action to be able to like throw barbs back and forth, this one is producing a tangible combat effect, which is of course that he will suffer penalties for attacking anyone except yourself. With a 19, that will succeed, so he will, of course, focus his attention on you for the time being. But before he gets to have a turn, we will go to Vagog.
Okay, quick question. So if I were to cast a spell that's a touch spell, but like the higher levels say I can target more creatures, do the other creatures still have to be adjacent to me for me to do that?
Go again?
So I was gonna, because it's the way you described the room now, it sounded like the floor was kind of bad. So I was thinking about casting fly on
Yes,
myself
fly would
and
help.
a couple others.
Yep.
But fly is a touch spell, so would that also mean the other people I cast it on have to be next to me to do it?
Correct. That means anyone who is within your touch range would be able to take the effect.
Okay. All right.
Flying fruit babies.
All right. See if I casted it level. Okay, I don't have any. All right, so I guess so hand is still grappling Strahd. I guess I don't have any more fifth slots, so I can't do it. I'm gonna just go up to Argento behind him, and at fourth level, I'm going to cast Fly, and so I get me and him with Fly on.
All right. Very well. You reach out and you touch him. Now, keeping in mind, you do have to move at half speed because you are in difficult terrain.
Oh, right. Okay, so I was here. So let's see. What was my speed?
You were
again?
actually here.
30. Oh no, it wasn't. I was. Oh yeah.
Nope,
it was,
you were
okay.
there. Yep.
So 15. So it'd be 5. 10. Oh yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
5, 10, 15. So yeah.
Yep.
I'd be able to get to him. And then yeah, I cast Fly on me and him at fourth level.
Very well. All right. This then brings us to Strahd.
I was gonna also bonus action
Oh, yeah.
throw my number 2 at him.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So I throw the number 2 at Strahd.
Very well. All right. One of the starry missiles that is shaped like the 2 from a clock fires out towards Strahd.
Ooh.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Oh dang.
Very nice.
23 radiant damage.
All right, 23 damage. Okay.
6. And then my turn's done.
Very well. Strahd looks at Argento. And you watch as he disappears.
Strahd or Argento?
Strahd.
No.
As he does so, Strahd has cast greater invisibility upon himself.
Ugh, rude.
Oh, we still know where he is.
Well, you do for now.
Yeah. It's still too tough to escape.
All right. I will make him invisible. And there it is. Boop. Okay.
Oops.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 5 actions that I'm going to take. I do not want to roll a 6. That was close. Okay, 1, 2. All right. He begins by moving.
He has to try to escape my grab.
He does not.
Okay, then he's still grappled
He is not.
by my hand. Oh. Even though my hand's grabbing him?
Yep.
Okay.
You do not see what happens.
Okay.
I would love to tell you. It was very epic. It was
No, I
very
know, I
cool.
know.
There was like magic, and there were these like really cool maneuvers. And it was so
No, you're
cool.
fine. I get you.
But a shame you couldn't see what it was.
You just had to be there. You had to be there.
I had to
Actually,
be
actually,
there.
would you like to know just so that I can put your mind at ease?
No, it's okay.
No, it's pretty
I'd
cool.
rather be
Actually. It is actually pretty cool.
If you want to, sure.
Just went through the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Oh,
went straight down, came back up where he comes up. All right.
What? Okay.
At this point, Strahd causes what looks to be a large flaming dragon to appear out of the flames in the fireplace. It rises and wriggles out of the ash and ember, as it does, kind of dragging the bones of the dead, kind of almost like a makeshift suit of armor.
Gross.
And as it does, it looks at Ipselus and prepares to crash into him. I need you and the fruit babies to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I mean, I feel like Ipselus has definitely proven in this fight that he can bounce around with the best of them.
That's true. Ipselus has done well. Fruit baby 1 is looking good, maybe. Let's see. Fruit baby 1 does pretty decently.
All right, let's see.
Fruit baby 2.
Ipselus. Ooh, that's not good. An 11.
That is definitely not what you wanted to roll. Fruit baby 2 takes the damage in full. Fruit baby 3 takes half. Fruit baby 4 takes full. And Big
right.
Daddy Ipselus
Gosh.
Is gonna take. Oh my god! All right.
takes
I'm
20
definitely close to that.
takes 27 points of damage as this large dragon of fire explodes in that region. As it does so, the area continues to move and gyrate. All right, so let me just calculate this. 1,
Rude.
move. 2. All right. He is then going to use his legendary actions.
Oops.
He is going to.
I am curious. Did the Black Rose do anything to Strahd?
It does. It stops him from seeing outside of this room.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's beautiful. You hear the sounds of a high-pitched whistle, and that is where Strahd's legendary actions will end, as that will take 3 legendary actions.
Here.
Demir, it is your turn.
That whistle wouldn't be like some kind of dog whistle.
Ah, maybe?
Hmm.
Could very well be. I mean, as this is, effectively the climactic conclusion, it would be a bit weird to, maybe assume that he might try and bring in the thing that had been chasing you for a couple episodes. Maybe even weirder if I rolled a dice to see how many rounds it took for it to get here. Okay.
That's so weird. What?
So weird.
So
Why would I do
strange.
any of that stuff? That's all like
No, why?
crazy speculations.
It's all hypotheticals. All hypotheticals. Gotta get them out there.
Yeah. All right. Very good, Valiant.
Mr. Bird, release the hound.
Release the hounds.
Excellent.
Amazing. Oh, that's true. Oh man, I could really go for some garlic bread right now. All right. Yeah, it is Demir's turn, by the way.
Okay, so Strahd has disappeared.
Did you just say an ace delicacy, Mac?
Yeah, it's a joke.
Oh no, that's a very Australian phrase, is all.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we-
not what it meant, but okay.
Yeah, no, we call things aces when we like that. We stuff that we like. It's
Not quite what I meant.
So
Yeah.
you're stuck in the 1940s? Is that?
No, we don't
That
call
was a-
people ace. We don't call people ace. Just things are aces. don't know.
It's
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
also.
the expression.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's aces, man.
aces.
Yeah, I guess I can hear it.
I'll just leave this here for 1 second. Thanks.
Oh no. What's happening?
I don't know. Demir is definitely deep in thought.
It's fun.
Demiro
Demiro's
is
just
focusing
frozen time.
all of his psychic abilities.
Demiro's got more time freezing powers than I do. He can literally stop time.
I feel like I need the
I'm-
Jeopardy music.
So I'm going to at least try and give us a indication on where Strahd might be. So Ipselis, you're on the table, aren't you?
I am.
Hmm.
With the fruit babies there. So I'm going to douse the carpet with oil and then spark it alight so that, given it looks like a fairly thick rug, it should sort of smolder and release some smoke. And then that might at least give a warning of seeing it move if he goes through it.
Oh my god.
Soot would help too.
Oh, sweet. Help me muted. Or silence wizard. The silence wizard, Michael.
You're muted,
Alright,
Michael.
sorry. I was saying, so you're basically going to use the reverse, like kind of almost a reverse shadow to try and locate him.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have rules for that particularly, but I am going to say that in order to not replicate a higher level spell, which see invisibility is, with a lower level spell, it will
Well,
take
it wouldn't see him. It would be that we might see him moving through the.
I think he's looking for the
Yeah.
footprints.
Yeah, but that's exactly the point. Is the nature and point of that sort of thing is that it isn't going to serve as well as that. So I will say that you will still need to take an action of some variety in order to track or search for these footprints as part of your action. So that is to say, you can teamwork it so that somebody says, "Hey, his footprints are over there," and then you can teamwork it.
Yep,
but
that's
it would
fine.
just
Just trying to set up the sort of the
yeah. Okay, so
the area so that we can facilitate that.
all right. So what do you throw into the area? Oh, and remembering the area.
I've
is
got a
quite
flask
moist.
of oil.
Okay, yeah. Oil and blood now soaks the floor. How much oil do you have?
Infinite gallons.
Oil. It is a pint of oil.
All right, you can spill a pint of oil somewhere. I'll say that it can occupy a 5-foot square.
Yep.
Where would you like this oil?
I'll just sort of toss it towards the center-ish.
All right. Ipselis, you are covered in oil.
On the
Which
rug.
totally makes sense because
He's on
I'm
a table.
I'm in a chainmail bikini and now I am glistening
gonna-
with
He's
oil.
now all oiled up.
It's a gorgeous sight.
Okay.
It's
so
really-
I imagine somewhere here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that 5-foot square is covered in oil. All right. Strahd activates plot armor. No, Strahd just takes up his bullshit gauntlets. All right, Esther, it is your turn.
Ah.
Okay. Let's see what I want to do.
And also, just real quick, I'm gonna share this in chat with Fantasy Grounds chat. Kyle, these
Oh,
are
no.
the fruit bebes and their stats.
Okay, whenever those pop up.
It's in the Fantasy Grounds chat, so hopefully you should be able to open that up.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
So, we still can't see Sean, right?
You cannot.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I want to do this quite yet. So I'm between two things. And the room is, you said it's living, or is it like cursed, like possessed?
It is alive.
Okay, so my exorcism probably wouldn't do anything.
No, not in this case. You will look at the bookshelf that's kind of looking at you.
Okay. Oh god. Okay. Well. All right then. Well, Esther's, I think, going to step back. She's going in and out of this doorway. She's gonna step out of the room since the because of this scrying thing that. Oh wait, can't move. I can't move her.
You can't move it?
Oh, there we go. Yay!
Yep.
There she goes.
I might just be a little bit laggy, that's all.
It's
Now,
okay.
keeping in mind, sorry, just to clarify, the whole castle is like this. So you.
Oh, the whole castle. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah, no.
Oh.
Argento, bringing up or threatening Irene has definitely not gone down well. The whole castle is now turned into this flesh monstrosity, and you are basically
Okay.
inside its organs.
Okay. Well then. Okay. Then first thing I'll do is I'll. Let's see. Sorry. Just I didn't realize it was a whole castle. So that's.
Oh no, that's fine. I just wanted to tell you that before you obviously spent the actions and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Okay. I think first I will ready already another guiding bolt for if either Strahd drops invisibility or I get some better idea of where he is. Like as Demir said, like if we collaborate and like the footprints are right there. I'll wait until I get a better idea of where he is, but I'll hold on to that guiding bolt.
All right. It is now the fruit baby's turn.
Ooh, okay.
Mhm.
I have a question. Is the
Yes.
castle actually now like made of flesh,
Correct.
or is it still like stone, but it looks like flesh?
I don't know. It is made of flesh, 100%. Like you don't know if it's an illusion or not. I mean, you can try and test it, but everything around you just looks and feels as if it's made of flesh. The smell of
Cool.
like fresh open wounds is just permeating from everywhere. That fresh scent of blood is just, that metallic tinge is even hitting the back of your throat.
I'm gonna look around and just be super grossed out by this, and then realize, oh, fruit babies, are you hungry? And I'm gonna send them to just start eating into the floor.
All right. They begin to do so. As soon as they begin attacking the floor, however,
It's
There-
the, it's the Loch Ness monster and the Vikings all over again. It's the fruit
Alright.
babies in the floor.
that is a
No.
that is a 32 to hit that fruit baby,
Oh no.
Of course. Who's hitting him?
and that is
What do you think?
22
It's the
damage.
castle.
You watch as your banana bites the ground, and as it does so, an eye appears a little bit further up on the rug, and you watch as nails from the floor turn into teeth, and the banana gets clamped between these two jaws. There's this grinding, chewing noise.
Or
You
get
killed
by
my
potassium.
God,
Yeah, to split.
crab apple. Where is
Potassium
God?
now.
Find him. And can my crab apple do a check to see if they can discover where Strahd is?
You're muted again, Michael.
No,
Muted.
I can sing a song instead. Do we want
Silence wizard.
You're still muted.
Yes, please make a perception check. Obviously you can't control the creatures, but you should be able to see what their perception is. As for this, let me just make that real quick. All right, your DC is 29.
What? You're very rude. All right, I am just waiting for it. Would it be possible for you to roll? It's just being insanely slow.
Oh
for
yeah,
me
no,
today.
not a problem. Let me. Where's your perception, little buddy? Crab apple perception check. He has a 9, so let's roll that. There we go. Good, buddy. Oh, that was close to a 20. That is a 17. He does not know where he is.
Oh, damn it. Can I try to use the other two to like triangulate and maybe give them an advantage or something on this?
I will. Yeah, I'll let the other two get advantage on it. So that is 9 with advantage on the 2 creatures there. There we go, and that is a 23 with advantage. They move around and they cannot pin Strahd down. They're kind of like sniffing around the floor. Some of them are like kind of really nervous, having seen Banana Split get chewed up. They're just kind of like, every time they see an eye, they kind of try and move out of its way. If they see like teeth, they kind of definitely steer clear. Yeah, they're searching for Strahd currently. Bray, you're up next. You might be muted, buddy.
I think I just
there you
muted myself. So we can't see Strahd.
Nope.
Then Bray is going to take a deep breath, get another arrow all ready, and he's gonna hold that until someone points out where Strahd is, and then we'll use his reaction at that point to fire there.
All right, you take aim, notching your arrow. Where is he? Could be anywhere. Ipselis, we're on to you.
Okay, fabulous. I am going to first, because I am messed up right now. I am going to command my fruit babies, just find Strahd if you can. And when they do, Argento, kill him. And I'm going to reach into my bag and I'm going to throw my last potion of invulnerability over to Argento.
All right, Argento, you catch a potion with a kind of like a silver-looking shield written, like kind of emblazoned on it. All right, the Underworld Cerberus will arrive in 1 round.
Can I pull out one other thing from my bag and toss it to somebody, sort of like a second attack of like as an action?
No. I'd say mostly because you would use your move action to like be rifling around. You'd throw one, but then you'd need another move action of some kind to rifle around for the second thing.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Argento.
That is it for me.
Yes. Well, now that I'm flying, I'm basically flying over this way where Esther is.
You have a fly of 60, by the way.
So with haste, it'll be what, 120, or does that not work with fly?
I actually don't know. I've never had that happen.
It does.
It will stack.
It's
Yeah,
fly.
it does stack.
Oh, sweet. A fly of
Well, I'll just-
120.
I'll just fly over here where Esther is to try to sort of stay close to her.
All right.
And then
Are you gonna try and pick her up, or are you just gonna kind of just hover over her?
I'll just sort of hover next to her, like ready to sort of pick her up if I have to at this stage. But then I guess I'll take the action. Well, how long does the potion last that he gave me? Vulnerability.
10 rounds.
All right. I'll go ahead and drink that now.
You suddenly feel this surge of strength digging in and up through your body. All right.
And then, so that an action, yeah, or is that a bonus action?
That'll be an action.
All right, so I have 2 actions left, so I'm going to hold them. I'm going to basically carry on with my character's taunting of Strahd and call him a coward for wanting to run and disappear. Just basically say, "Oh, I see, Strahd. A bit cowardly, are we? You want to run and hide from me because you're afraid? It's all right. I would be afraid too." And that's basically it. I'm just trying to piss him off.
You don't. Not even a little. In fact, this is very telling, and you can make an insight check.
All right.
You can't piss him off any more than
No, it's not that. One, yes, you
Insight.
can't piss him off anymore. You've already done that.
Yes.
He's already max pissed.
No, he's not.
Strahd is not in this room.
Asshole.
Oh,
You very quickly dawn on the reality. Strahd is beelining for Irina. He has no intention of fighting you. He knows the castle
Correct.
will consume you. And all he is concerned now is finding his wife. But thanks to Ipselis, he cannot see her within the castle and is raging through the castle itself, searching for Sir Tem and Irina.
Well,
Every round, I'm going to be
Yeah.
rolling a percentage to see how close he arrives to them. And if he gets too close, Sir Tem will need to make a stealth check to try and hide from Strahd. You, however, Argento, have only just dawned upon this as we get to this point.
yeah.
Plus, you also have the Cerberus heading up your way. But for the most part, that is the end of your turn. Strahd. Vigog.
I kind of turn. Shoot. So, did Argento? He didn't mention that to any of us, did he?
You know what? We have a insight bonus redeemed from Roval Jax. We are 100% going to not only give you that information, but give you the information that Strahd's first port of call is likely the blood room where she was last seen. That is your insight check as to where Strahd might be.
Okay.
Oh, at least where he might be heading.
All right. You know what? I'd say to Argento, I'd like, if he's heading towards Irina, you should probably go and check to see if they're already out of the castle.
Oh, they're absolutely
gonna-
not. You've been fighting for.
No, I know.
Ironically, you've been fighting for a
Okay.
minute.
Well, then maybe like if he's going for them, Argento should at least go to them, and maybe he can find Strahd there and fight Strahd while trying to protect those two. But also at the same time, I'm going to go check the blood room. I'm not hasted though, so I just have a 60 move. But I'm gonna fly through the doorway that Esther's by.
All right. Sure, you
Try
may
that.
do so.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and just kind of stop at the doorway and
All right. Sure enough, Strahd is here.
ooh.
He sees you enter. It is
just
his.
kind of yell. Nope.
It is his turn.
But I haven't even done a Strahd. Oh, he was doing a. Okay, he was doing a.
Oh, actually, no. Sorry. What am I saying? You don't even see Strahd. He's greater invisibility.
Okay.
This is just going to be very bad for you, Neil.
Yeah. Okay.
How am I missing?
Well, I
Also,
don't see him, so I'm gonna.
now here's the other catch. Because you were given an insight bonus, I'm going to give you this once, Neil. This is the only time I'm going to give it to you from now on. The rest of the fight, you're on your own. Neil, you are outside of Argento's range for his aura. Well and truly.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure you want to move there?
Secret rewind time, and whoop, what happened? I don't know.
So what do you want to do, Neil?
Yes.
I'm gonna stick near Argento.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Just thought I'd check with that. All right. Strahd's turn. You don't know what happens. He's kind of meh around. I've got to leave him there because he's got his hit points and blah, 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 blah there. All right. Next up, who is currently in contact with the ground? I believe 1,
I am.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Esther 7. We have 7 people in contact with the ground. So what I need from the audience is for them to roll a D20, please. No, not D20. Yeah,
No.
D20.
Oh dear.
No, sorry, a D8. What am I saying? Adoy. Sorry. Exclamation D8, if you would.
Oh god.
This is the number of individuals that are going to get caught by attacks potentially. That is a 6. Wow, McBluff.
Ah.
Well, you know what?
Ah.
Because McBluff is playing.
Yeah, I was trying to give an example. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay,
Did
no,
you
that's
wanna
fine.
peek at
Yeah, because
Yeah.
McBluff is playing. Well, that's okay, because Dazzle Sunstrider comes in with a 6.
it?
All right. That means there are going to be 6 attacks, which are going to go against the group. I will roll to see where those attacks go. So, I've given everyone a number, everyone who's on the ground. 8, Esther.
Uh-oh.
2, Fruit Baby. 1, Fruit Baby. 7 is Demiro. 6 is Bray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 3 is Fruit Baby.
Oh, wow. Every person.
All right, so we've got the Fruit Babies in first. All right.
Wow.
I'm just gonna roll them in. Yeah. The Fruit Babies avoid the teeth, and none of them are hit.
Yay! They're just bouncing around. They're like,
Well,
police.
they're already pretty wary about
Yeah.
the teeth, so they're kind of being mindful and avoid it. Bray,
okay.
you're up first. Bray, you managed to backflip and follow the example of the freaking Fruit Babies, and
What?
Then you kind of place your hands on the bookshelf behind you. Even though it's wet and fleshy, it's solid and keeps you off the ground as these teeth try to bite into you. Corbo, what is a Fruit Baby? A Fruit Baby is one of these. It is basically it is, for want of a better word, a fruit demon. There you go.
Those got the same frame.
They're my babies.
Right now, the group is fighting Strahd in Strahd's castle, where Strahd's castle has turned into the interior body Kevorkian horror and is trying to devour my party. Right now, it's making a bunch of attacks. So far, it has failed to hit all of the Fruit Babies. It has failed to hit Bray. Demiro, are we 3 for 3?
And we've also got Argento standing around taunting and going, come on, make the walls bleed.
Yes.
All right, that is
Yes,
a
I
30
am.
to hit,
Oh.
which I presume is not going to be of any help to you. Is that correct? All right, that is 29 damage to Demiro.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Your legs are caught by this. No, don't do plus 52, please. Thank you. Esther,
Yes, please.
27 to hit. Which I
I
presume
almost
will
got 3
hit.
in that one in a row. Almost got 3.
Yeah, pretty much. No, it's not a 30, please. Thank you. Okay. And that is 23 points of damage to Esther.
I'll use my interceptor.
Yep, what does that do?
So basically, I take all of her damage,
All right.
And you're
and I'm
invulnerable.
resistant at the moment because I've taken the vulnerability potion.
All right. And does vulnerability? Does the potion of invulnerability make you resistant?
Resistance to everything, essentially.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is an extra 13. Okay, done.
How much damage do you take, Argento?
Take all of it because I intercepted from you.
Yeah. All right. So as Esther is about to get bitten by the... Okay, so first of all, Demiro, the floor beneath you again opens up as these tiles turn into teeth and they dig into your leg like a bear trap. Now, this is just a bite attack. It's not like a grapple or it's trying to swallow you or anything like that because, that'll just lead you to the bottom floor.
So it's just nibbling.
Yeah, it's just like chewing on and gnawing. The same thing happens to Esther as these teeth come up. Argento kind of pushes Esther out of the way, and these teeth kind of bite into your side, digging deep. This vicious wound will continue once per round. Well, at least they'll randomly. It's just seeing how the random teeth go. And that is Strahd. Demiro.
Thank you.
Right, what does our Satyr Bar
I'm
do?
gonna shout to everybody, I've got a plan. Esther, can I still, and I'm going to try to think to Esther, can I still communicate with you?
Is that a yes?
Are you asking me? Is that a yes? Is that a no? I mean, I
No,
don't know.
no.
I was
There
responding
it is,
because she can't.
Esther.
She's fun. She.
Oh, she's
she-
pretending she can't hear him. Okay.
No, she
Okay.
can't. That's not how the feet work.
It is
So
the
no,
mirror.
yeah.
I thought he was about to yell out a plan.
No, he was
Oh,
mind
yes,
yelling it to
sorry.
someone else.
No, he did say,
Yeah,
"I've got a plan," and then
I was seeing if I've got this mouth of truth, and the house has got to know where Strahd is, so it will tell me where Strahd is if I ask it. So I can lead you if there's some way I can communicate with you once you leave the room.
you want to talk to the house.
Yes. Have you never spoken to your house before?
Of course you do.
What to do?
Where do you need to be for that?
I assume anywhere. The mouths are appearing everywhere.
Oh, so you can do it from here.
Absolutely. I can stay here, lead you to where Strahd is, as long as I can communicate.
Right. Okay. I will point at Ipsilis and cast message.
Okay.
And does that work every round, or is it just a one-off thing?
It gives us a round at a time of communication.
Okay.
So it depends how long you think you'll need. And I will throw out a mass healing word with a bonus action.
Okay.
All right. Very well. Mass
Yeah.
healing word goes out.
Where are we? There we go.
All right. While we wait for those heals to come out, we then will move down the chart to Esther.
Okay. So Argento and Vigard are right next to me, right? Okay.
Yeah,
and-
actually, we're flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Argento, you still have the Ring of Mind Sharing, so I wouldn't be able to use my telepathic on you, right?
I can allow someone to speak with me telepathically.
Okay, basically just for safety of not being overheard. It's just gonna basically when there's I need to get through to you. Okay, and if you allow it.
Yeah, basically, you would see me look over at you and just sort of, as if you were talking to me in a way, I would just sort of respond.
Okay. Then I'll just look at you and say, we know where they're heading. If he's angry at us, but he thinks we're going a different way, we can lead him off course if he thinks that we're going to. He would know that I'm one of the only people who could resurrect her. He would know I would be going towards her if we can misguide him. If we lead him to the skull, I can get his attention, but we need to move fast. Is there something we're gonna do?
I nod in agreement, yes.
Okay. Then I telepathy, and then I just say to everyone, all right, we're gonna follow Argento. And it's that Strahd can only scry into this room, was it?
No, Strahd can only see with his eyes.
Oh, so he can't scry at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Ipselis prevented him from being able to do so. So while
I finally did something good.
you did.
Okay. Then, for my action, I will cast freedom of movement on myself.
Ooh, very nice. Okay.
Yep, so that's my action. And then let me just get rid of that spell slot. And we kind of had the insight of where he was going to be, right?
Yeah, the inside told you that he's likely where she was a moment ago.
Perfect. Okay. Then, for this round, I will just kind of, with my freedom of movement, have a bit, quicker. I'm going to head toward the fireplace, but very loudly, almost like kind of pretending like we can't hear each other over like the noise of the house coming to life. I'm just gonna say, I know where she is, you have to follow me. I'm gonna run towards the fireplace, so like if we're all heading that way.
Okay, very well. You may do so.
Since I would imagine, since we're just like a one room away.
Yeah. Yep. All right. It is then the fruit babies' turn. The fruit babies are still under the order to search, so they're still kind of scouring around.
I'd like to shift that and just yell at them. Each of you, buddy system. How about buddy? And they're gonna go crawling towards the three closest people and just try to sort of get on their shoulder, so that when that person attacks, I want to sort of give control of each of them to one of the other characters.
Very well. The only people on the ground are Demiro, who will get sour grapes. Crabapple will go to Bray. And as Esther has moved away, Peaches and Screams will stay with Ipselis because there's no one else on the ground.
Just no banana.
And Banana's gone.
That banana.
Rip. All right, Bray, it is your turn.
I was muted. Again.
Indeed. I know the feeling, don't worry.
So we're all chasing after Esther then? That's what's going on?
Yeah, her first thing was kind of to say, all right, stick with us, follow Argento, but she shouted loudly to follow her, so she's waiting at the fireplace for y'all.
Alright, then yeah, Ray's gonna run over there.
You make your way to the fire? Okay, very well. Ipselis.
There's no fire anywhere, but I hold the fireplace out.
I am going to. I'm assuming I saw that Bray sort of escaped the floor on the bookcase and seemed like they were okay. Would I have that information now that like bookshelves are not subject to...
Oh, yeah, so anything off the ground will avoid the big bite attacks.
Awesome. Let's see. There is... then what I'd like to do, I'd like to run over to the closest bookshelf and jump on it, pull out the Mouth of Truth and just attach it to the wall. I want to hold on to it, so in case the wall tries to do something funny, I can grab it again. And then just ask it, where is Strahd? Ask the house.
All right, how does the mouth work?
It's a magic item that you gave me. So I am, let me see. Mouth of Truth. You attach it to something. Yeah, it doesn't have a description, but from my memory, you just attach it to anything and it has to speak the truth to you.
Okay.
Yeah, it also somewhat compels it to not realize it's on the truth, as was Murray. He didn't realize that he was even talking.
Okay, yep. Okay, so. As you stick the wall, like a single large eye and razor sharp teeth emerge. Its tongue lashes out at you, and it says, "Feed blood for the master. Feed, 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 feed."
That didn't sound good.
You ask it a question. You notice there are a lot of mouths, a lot of eyes, no ears.
Yes. I ask it, where is Strahd? Where is he right now?
You don't hear a response from the mouths. This mouth seemed to only be able to bite and feed, as you can imagine. If you imagine like a maw filled with teeth and a tongue inside of it, it can't articulate very well. But its eyes do shoot towards the one of the doors, which is the doors that Esther is at.
Okay. I'm going to shout out directions to them. Essentially, just follow the eyes. Whichever way the eyes are pointing, follow the eyes. They will lead you to Strahd.
I'm gonna try and bite you.
Rude. Bad house.
Yeah, very bad. All right. Let's see.
Gosh.
All right. At this point, you hear howling coming from nearby. The howling comes from the stairwell. It sounds like 3 giant wolves are heading in your direction.
Oh no.
As they've just arrived. All right. Argento.
Yes. How much does the Miro weigh?
How much does Demira weigh?
Yeah.
I don't know how much Goliath weighs.
Argento, if you grab Ipsilus, I can use the Tugog's fist to carry Demiro.
All right. How much does Ipsilus?
Or I could do it on Ipsilus. I guess whoever you want to carry.
Whoever's lighter would be probably easier for me.
Ipsilus is pretty light. He's got like hollowish bones.
All right.
So this is just a bird.
So
Pretty
that
much.
in that case, I'll just fly over to Ipsilus and tell it to sort of jump onto like.
Did you say you have
my back.
hollow bones?
Like hollow-ish
You don't have hollow
I guess-
bones. You're human.
bones. Well, oh, that's right. I'm not a Simic anymore. So,
You're like, I'm
got-
lighter.
I
I've
was
got
like,
human
wait.
bones. All right.
So yeah, I'll basically pick it up, and then yeah, I'll. So I guess the
Argento,
question is,
do you have a-
can we leave through the fireplace? Did someone come through the fireplace?
No one's entered through the fireplace.
Yeah.
No, there's some
There's a couple of holes in
gaps
the wall.
that you can see through from there, but there was no
Yeah.
entry. The entry is where I'm standing.
Well,
Yeah. So
Entries.
Yeah.
You kind of smash the walls open. All right. All right. As Argento goes and picks up Ipsilus,
Yep.
we then go to Vagag. But I'm
Alright,
just gonna fast forward us here at this moment. Is anyone not intending to gather by Esther? Because I want to find out what Esther wants to do.
Yeah, I just plan on moving to Esther
hold
and
on.
using the bonus action
Yeah,
to
the
command
question,
my hand
the question
to go
I
scoop
had,
up
the
Demiro.
question I had, very simple, very plain, because I
Alright.
wish to speed this up, is does anyone not wish to move up to Esther right now?
yep, I'm good.
Very well.
I'm good.
You guys all make your way around the fireplace. Esther, I am quick cutting to your turn. What do you do?
So basically, since everyone's close, she's going to explain very quickly. We're going to bolt for the skull to divert Strahd, who thinks we're going to Irina, because he knows that I know how to resurrect people, or I've done it before.
Okay. Yeah, then we can grab this.
Yes.
Yeah, then we can grab it too while we're heading up.
the bone room where we found the
Yeah.
mirror.
Is that like that was a floor up, right? Or were we on the same floor?
It's all the way down. It's down where we
Oh
found
yeah, that's right. Yep,
our
On the
student.
bottom.
And then
Near the
that's right.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Did I?
All right. So how are you getting there?
I was gonna go back through the wall that we
No, no,
came through and sort of.
Are you guys taking the passageways through the walls?
There's everything because there's kind of a a dog on the stairs. But yeah.
Okay. So Esther, well, actually, you guys don't know how to navigate here. Bray, I need you to make me a survival check because you're the only one who knows how to navigate these tunnels.
Just punch a hole in the floor.
Bray, let me see. Before Bray dies, 1 second. Before Bray rolls, I'm trying to find my cantrips again. I look at Bray and I want to. I forget if guidance. If I could use the cantrip guidance on Bray.
Yes, you may. Did I take Bray's hero point in natural 20 for some reason? Oh, I did, because you shot things with them. I remember now. I was like, why does everyone have one but Bray and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I remember. And Strahd is very injured. Very, very injured. Okay. Guidance. Bray, survival check. Go.
Lord. Oh Lord, what's happening?
I don't know.
I don't either. Just very compelling. The silence.
Yep. I think Bray is the master of suspense.
Sorry. Again, muted. I'm trying to read through my abilities because if I remember right, one of my it's my reliable talent where I always roll at least where if I roll anything 9 or lower, it's a 10. So
Nice.
So no matter what, my minimum roll is 21.
Nice.
Right, but you can still roll
no.
super high.
So yeah, I'll just
That'll automatically succeed. All right.
Nice.
You make your way into the walls and begin to navigate. You know this place like the back of your hands. For now, however, we will be ending the stream. But before we do, we pan across to the bathtub of blood. Rain begins to pour outside of the windows of the castle. The room is empty. And then suddenly, a clash of thunder. And Strahd is standing next to the bathtub. He sees the footsteps, the blood, the scuffle. As he does, he closes his eyes and clenches a towel soaked red. He looks at a nearby wall, and eyes and mouth, teeth appear. He looks at the wall of flesh and says, "Where is she?" And the eyes point downwards. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Oh.
Cool. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. We did go a little bit over time, so we're going to say farewell super, super fast. But my name is Mike. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. We play games here all the freaking time. Come and join us as we have a ton of fun here on the channel. We run games almost every day of the week. We don't run anything on Tuesdays. I think that's it. No, Thursdays. We don't run anything on Thursdays or Tuesdays. But every other day is pretty much we've got something on this place. So there you go. Wall of Flesh. Yes, we turned the whole of Castle Ravenloft's interior into a organ thing, which actually was really funny because no one then started attacking stuff because every time you attack a piece of Strahd's castle, with the exception of the little baby chumpy things, it spawns a zombie, like 1d4 zombies.
Oh dang!
Yeah. So I was like, oh, they're gonna break down walls and like smash down things.
No, that's fortunate.
They didn't. Yeah. It's
Michael, you want to know like what earlier, like when I was kind of like going like, oh no, you want to know what I realized?
What?
Gotta run.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna move this over to the screen. All right, bye, Kyle.
He
All right.
cast greater invisibility. I could have
There we go.
countered as well.
And crit. There we go.
Oh no! I was like, ah, shoot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you could have cast greater
Unless it was
invisibility.
no. Well, I do have greater visibility, but I have counterspell because if he casts it as a spell,
Oh, yeah. No, that's true. You could have
I have
absolutely.
counterspell.
Could have
I
absolutely.
didn't realize it until a turn later. I was like, no.
Ah, terrible shame.
Very useful.
It's very useful. It's very useful. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for coming and joining us. Thank you to everyone who was part of the hype train earlier on. GF Powers, I see you're still here. Thank you for sticking around for the whole thing. Janasi, Avarian CA. Who else? We had Fabulosum. Good. Thank you guys. McBluff. More of Janasi. And thank you guys for coming in, and to the Raiders as well from Forgeling and Oiti. So good to see you guys. Today was awesome. Today was great. I imagine that we've got maybe 2 or 3 sessions left in this before we are done. We have now you guys have just so that, because I don't want to rob you guys of the feeling of like how much you've actually achieved. Strahd, you ready for this? Was on 20 hit points before he used greater invisibility.
Whoa.
I will admit, there are elements that, as a GM, you have to pull your punches, right? When it got to this point, and Argento upped the stakes yet again, what that does in terms of story means that I need to then rise to that challenge. So in this case, we've now converted this into an objectives thing, because we knew that Argento is after Argynvost's skull, Bray is after Irina to be taken out safely, and the group is also trying to escape. Which, of course, killing Strahd doesn't really solve any of those things. So, in terms of this, I still count this as you guys have beaten Strahd. That is unequivocally my 2 cents on that fight. The fight is, you guys were beaten back, you guys worked together and kind of pulled through, and you guys actually, for the most part, defeated Strahd in its entirety. If he had stayed there, he would have turned into a mist, gone back into his coffin. No doubt in my mind.
Defeated the encounter.
Yes, correct. You've absolutely defeated the encounter. The next step is completing the objectives so that we can get to the end of the story and have our happily ever after. Which, I'm not going to. I'm definitely not going to. Like I said, I don't want to rob you guys of that feeling of no. You guys did beat Strahd here. Absolutely. So congratulations, guys. You did amazingly today. And I can't wait to see you guys pulling it together and making a mad dash for the exit. And I'm kind of like imagining, I mean, I'm not that I'll do this. Maybe I will, I don't know. The poltergeist thing when they get to they run outside and then the whole of Castle Strahd sort of goes inside out. It's just like,
I've still got some numbers left. I can make some holes.
Yeah.
No,
this was awesome. This was epic. Now, hopefully I've bought enough time for Kyle to set up because we will go and raid our dear friend Kyle.
Since he's live.
Yep, nice. Boom. Here we go. Hey, up.
Also, I love that Demiro has once again proven that he's one of the only reasons that any of us are still alive. Like Demiro specifically.
Oh, that's true. Demiro. Oh my God. Yeah, Demiro came out of the freaking woodworks here. Abso-freaking-lutely. 100%.
On a scale of dead to dead, we'd be past dead without Demiro.
Oh, absolutely. But you know what? I probably wouldn't have used, if he hadn't have healed, I wouldn't have used some of the bigger spells. Like, I feel like that's like I said.
Oh, so you're blaming the big spells on me, eh?
No. Well, yeah. Like, I mean, for example, I dropped a fireball on poor Ipselis. I probably wouldn't have done that if he wasn't healed. You know what I mean? Like, that's a dick move. You know what I mean? Like, like he's on 1 hit point. Boom! That's right. My name's Strahd, bitch. There's no fun in that for me. I loved Argento. I honestly do. I love like how angry he made Strahd and like just all the buttons. He's just pushing it. I don't even know why. He's already angry. He is achieving nothing. And then I was like, how do I reward his really creative thing? I know what I'll do. I'll turn the house into a CR-30 encounter. That'll be fun.
He's like a kid in a cockpit of an airplane.
Oh yeah.
With all the buttons.
The inside of a Taurus.
Oh yeah. There's a certain point where it's just like, I gotta keep that going. Anyway, we are going to go and raid. So thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to you, our wonderful players. Until we meet again, as always, game hard or die trying. Bye everyone.
Bye.